To change the grip type of shifters, we're going to have to do a couple of things. We need space, so we're going to undo this brake lever, and there's I believe it's a 6mm or 4mm, and we're just going to slide this out. And now we have a little bit of space. Just move this. This is the rear derailleur cable, and I'm going to undo it. I put the shifters also in the highest gear, which is 7 on the shifter index. And now I'm just going to undo this. And this is a 9mm bolt. I'm going to cut this so we can slide the cable all the way to the front. There we go. It's rusted in there pretty well. So now we're just going to completely remove it. Keep in mind how the cable goes through. There's at the bottom bracket here, there's a guide, and there's also this bit of housing. Sometimes you have to renew it, and this one is like so tight that I will renew it, but I like to keep the lengths where I found it. So I'm just going to put it right back. So here's that cable, and we're almost at the front. Just kind of keep in mind the way it goes around, because we're going to cut chunks of it. So now at this point, we're at the base. This twists around this. Now I can like do this. We want to put it on 7 or the highest gear for you. And sometimes it's stuck, but it should come out. So on the other side, there's a hole right over here. And if this was in good condition, you should be able to kind of get it out much easier. There we go. Just took a little bit of time to get the cable to really go around the grip, but there we go. Now you should be able to see me pulling it completely out. Jeez, it is so stuck on. We're gonna have to oil the hell out of this. Just completely rusted out. Jesus. WD-40, look at this. This is part of the cable. The strands were coming out. No wonder it was binding. So I sprayed plenty in there, and now it should move a little bit better. But now we're going to put a new cable in here. So for the front derailleur, you're going to put in the shifter in the lowest gear. I'm going to cut the cable, and I'm going to take my 9mm and undo this so we can slide the shifter cable out. This onto the first gear, and now we have to remove the cable. So I'm pulling the housing out, and now I'm here. If you want, since we're not going to use this again, you can cut it. So now I should be able to slide the cable in, and the cable is going to be moving up. The handlebars have the wire kind of sticking out. I'm not going to cut it because I want to be able to measure the cable, a new cable. Here we go. One thing that happens on the other side, the cable is just kind of popping out, but it gets stuck in the grip. There we go. This one's a lot easier. And here comes the cable. So both the shifter cables, the brake cables are out. I'm going to order new ones, and they'll be here shortly.